Love and Light Collective. All right, so you guys bear with. Schedule was not giving, okay, but I'm here. I made it, and I'm grateful. Pardon the appearance tonight, you guys. I just basically got back from the gym not too long ago, and I'm just not really in the mood to get all dolled up, if I do say so myself. Okay. Love and light, zero youth. All right, you guys. So don't mind me, with the ambiance tonight, but it just is what it is. And long story short, I'm here to deliver the messages. Now, you guys, we do have a pick-up pile, and we do have 3 piles tonight. Each a little different. I haven't gone ahead and pulled all the cards though. Hear me out, okay? So from what I can tell from the cards that I did pull so far, they are appearing to be a little bit different of a sentiment from one pile to the next, okay? But still, here's the sit, you guys. General collective message, all right? So, you can pick a pile as long as you're utilizing your intuition, basically, if that's your question, okay? Um, you would never really want to not utilize your intuition at any of this, you guys, irregardless of the reader, the channel, okay, to be clear. So, and of course, well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that utilizing your intuition, that if it doesn't resonate, that's cool too, right? It should not resonate, and that's okay. Okay. Um, Same deal if it's resonating. All right. Long story short, but we do have 3 piles tonight. And I can tell you guys, pile number 1, the tarot deck that we will be utilizing. I have no idea where the freaking box is located right now, you guys. But I really do believe it's called Real World Tarot. Okay. Yeah, that must be correct. Okay, so we've also got the for pile number 2, the Sun and Moon Tarot. Okay. And you guys, who cares too much about the decks? It's just that I was drawn to them from one grouping of individuals, peoples, to the next. Because again, general collective message from one pile to the next. Makes sense? Okay. So, and we will go over these in much more detail. I'm just trying to give you guys a heads up about what we're talking about, maybe who we're looking at. All right. And pile number 3, okay, is literally, I mean, I was drawn to the deck. I don't really exactly know why, because I didn't pull the cards, you guys. But pile number 3 is going to be pulled from the Cocaine Tarot. All right. So I can tell you about the Cocaine Tarot deck. Basically, there's a lot of like like tawdry, seedy nightlife references, but there's also like references to certain like icons, celebrities, music industry vibes, kind of thing too. There's like tattoos and bar references, etc. So that may be characteristic of somebody that or not. And you know what, you guys, of course, as the title hopefully kind of led you to know, from one pile to the next, the situation is why they're holding back. This would be somebody that it's like, it should work, it could work. But maybe you do need a lot more clarity, or a little bit more clarity, depending on who I'm reading for. And from one pile to the next, right? For one person's history to the next, you get where I'm going with that. That you could be afforded a lot more clarity just to understand in the sense of confirmation, I suppose, that you have done the right thing about just keeping your energy with you and loving and lighting from afar, even, right? So take what resonates only, let the rest sit, please and thank you. Love and light, Fiona, welcome. And so that's just it, you guys. So I'm gonna wait until we get some more people in here, if you don't mind, from one pile to the next. I don't gather it should take too long. I didn't really pull a lot of cards. Spirit was like, we're just doing it this way. We're doing this, that, and the third. All right. And so again, there's that. Now, pile number one, and we are starting at 5:15 here for pile number one officially, you guys. And don't worry, I'm not here to not read your cards. All right. Just please be mindful to follow along the live stream rules. Grateful to say that we do have a wonderful moderator, and hopefully more will be able to join as their schedules allow, of course. And so if you guys have need of finding the description box, of finding the rules, we've got a link and all of that. We're now prepped and locked and loaded kind of thing, to be able to assist you better with understanding the live stream rules, should you find at the stage that you don't yet know them. Okay. But what I would really ask for you to do is not just throw questions in there willy-nilly, because that's really not according to the live stream rules to do so. And quite frankly, it can be quite jarring for the conversation, or dare I say conversationalists, that you may find in the chat box. Okay, so there's that. Now, pile number one, pulling from the Real World Tarot. Okay, again, trying to gain clarity about why they're holding back, perhaps, right? Etc., etc. So the first cards I have here, interestingly enough, where did this come from? I'm now looking at the Two of Pentacles. I only knew about the Four of Cups. That is so interesting. Okay, we're also looking at the Wheel of Fortune and Justice. All right. I also see evidence of someone here being gaslit, someone gaslighting another. And also evidence of showing out. Let me just make sure I didn't read, because you know what? I'm so sorry. We only had the one. No, there has to be two kids. Or two kids. Wow, somebody must have two kids. Crazy. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to slow up the channel here. Hold on one second. Maybe this is a synchronicity to this. Somebody could be quite scattered. I'm looking at the Two of Wands as well as the Two of Pentacles. 22 could be a number of some significance. And you may often see, as well as the number 2, the number 4. We've got 10 and 11. Okay, so you could be seeing even 111, as well as 1010 and or 1111. All right. This could be an indicator as to if I am pulling on your energy or not, if you've been seeing those angel synchronicities. Okay. I'm now looking at the Seven of Wands. Ooh, yeesh. And the Devil card, energy. And you know what? There's the two children. Could be two daughters. Okay, it doesn't have to be. They seem fairly young, but not really like twins in the sense of like same age type of deal. So, you know, there's pull here. I get it, because it's giving collective member. Really does have to admit, if they're being honest, that this person does take up space in your mental space. Okay, they're living maybe not rent free, but like they've got access to the grounds. You know what I mean? You could find yourself, you know, in the midst of doing things, you know, even at work, and all of a sudden you're just like down the rabbit hole about the what ifs and the last times and how it was, and you know, and I get that this is taking up a lot of your energy, really, but inclusive of the word energy, I need you to know there's this understanding of connectivity to time as well. It's like, okay, so in the 13 minutes that you spent doing that, you could have had the dishes done and a load of laundry entered in, and really all you've done is drooled a little bit because you forgot you checked out so hard, because you checked out that hard, that you were just kind of standing there drooling, kind of thing, right? Confirmation. And I get it, this person could be somebody that's connected to, you know, multiple aspects of past history, past lives even, you might say, for some of you. Now, there is something coming through about, I don't know, it's kind of giving like spicy fireman vibes. So this person could actually volunteer, doesn't have to be the case. Or they could like some cosplay, or you could know that one of the last times they were caught, playing with cosplay, and or maybe it's just simply a Halloween related type of situation. But this person could even be, whoa, this got really spicy. Could be a stripper, okay? It could be, or one of those telegram men's that they got out there that I hear about. But anywho, um, so this person also could be a Capricorn, or you could be a Capricorn here, collective member, take what resonates. And you know what? I hate to say it, but it's just giving, we've already talked about that gaslighting card, right? And it's just kind of giving the spiciest, maybe dare I say, most glorified version of oil and water, right? But yet the justice card comes out. Now, somebody could be, maybe some sort of like, in the public sector like that. Maybe it's, fire, police, or, you know, just even police in the general course of the normal occupation here. I'm also getting the artist Pitbull. So maybe somebody here like says like, yeah, no, like I look like him, or like, or they'll be like, no, that's my boy, that's my guy. Like I love such and such song. Fill it in there because I don't. Fireball's a good one, right? I think I heard that one in Cancun a few years back. um, and you know what is crazy is I do see lighter, brighter days with this. And it's literally giving night and day. If you look at the top portion where you've got that atomic, iconic, shaped type of energy or bomb, dare I say. Love light, eat me. Um, and at the bottom, ooh, is it gonna focus? Is it gonna? Ooh, that's such a synchronicity. I need you to know at the bottom is a family of sorts working together, whether on travel and going through storms and or behind closed doors. All right. So this could be, baby mama, baby daddy kind of vibes here. All right. And I think we did talk about two daughters, two children. Maybe somebody has. This could be, take what resonates here, because this could be on one side, as far as like the children, or you both could have made them together, or maybe you've got one and one, right? Um, and somebody's watching somebody here. So with that double card already coming out, it's kind of given this could be, you could be heavily watched here. Let me see something here. Oh my gosh. Whoa. All right. So, wait, let me ask Spirit another question before I go through this. Oh. Okay, so what's going on is you're finding yourself up at night, aren't you? Collective member, over this person, or maybe just in general course. And long story short, it's literally connecting back to this person. So, um, this person specifically in the nighttime, I'm getting from like 11 p.m. on, is heavily manifesting you, using the big O if necessary too. Those that know. Okay, gotta speak in code here, but and so yet the Justice card comes out of the second deck for you, yes, but also this connection. You know what? So we have this gaslighting energy, right? And it says, I have been lying it says, I have been lying and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I wasn't strong enough to admit that. So this person with the Two of Swords coming out, okay, and the Eight of Pentacles leading to the King of Cups, all right. It's like this person, it's how you would almost say ain't half bad, but not in the normal course or the context of that phrase. but more in the sense of like, for everything that you can kind of pinpoint back to, like how that wasn't the vibe, the plan, the thing to go to, or what to say, right? This person, for whatever reason, wasn't really, it's still not adding up energetically, right? Maybe not emotionally on your side of things, but you know, hey, I'm reading the energy, let me get there. But this person isn't actually giving like grade 8 asshole. Not intentionally, okay? Now, this person could have, you know, we've all been there, learned behaviors, right? Like if this person comes from any type of narcissistic parent, or, you know, if this person was taught culturally that like you bow to narcissists kind of thing. This person, you know, maybe in times of feeling like, okay, I'm losing my footing here, okay, I'm, you know, feeling like your viewpoint of me is being challenged, you know, they may try to like overarch the how do I want to say this, you know, sometimes when you try to perform anything like preventative maintenance, you can kind of overarch it like anything else, right? And so it gets toxic because it's like really at the root, this person is overarching due to a fear or a lack mindset, some sort of apprehension or anxiety, right? And so I don't get that this person like is the type to like wake up and be like, who can I screw over today? Who can I make cry? How can I, you know, black and blue you today, kind of thing, right? So if this person that you're rocking with in your mental space about pile number one is anything like what I've just discussed, what I've just described, that's not, this is not your pile, okay? This person is not, um, it's like they've got toxic traits. Yeah, I'll give you that. Okay. But being like a full blown narcissist, narcissistic tendencies, yes, full blown narcissist. So to be clear, right? No one and no thing is saying through this channel and or this message, this reading and or this channeling, that if this person puts hands on you, if this person calls you out your name, if this person literally gets up day in day out to make you cry kind of thing, and every time you try to make it work with them, that's the end result, this is not your pile. Okay, to be clear. And that's not me trying to say, you know, haha, everybody but you. Okay. It's just, please be clear. You don't want to be picking up energy that has nothing to do with you, your people's, what you wanted to do, what you were thinking about, right? And so I just like to be very clear and succinct about that. Okay. Please and thank you utilize your intuition here, collective. All right. But this person has definitely made a decision where, you know, maybe in moon cycles past, they were not capable, they were not able, they were not willing to actually choose you, this connection. And I do believe that with the justice cards coming out of multiple decks, okay, that is something that is being divinely assisted. Now, if you're saying pile number one, oh, I know exactly who this mofo is and I don't want them, then that is your truth and you rock with that. Okay, that doesn't have to trump what others have going on referable to pile number one, this message or any aspect of the session. Okay, so not here to project that this should be your reading, to be clear, and there are two others that we do have to go through tonight, just to see if in fact your energy and or the person on your mind's energy um, is or is not in any of the other piles. Okay, to be clear. Now that's just interesting. Let me see here. So nothing just happens, right? It's so funny because this person's talking about doing nothing. Pile number one. But nothing just happens. I was trying to you know, as I do you justice here, collective, right? And take a look at some aspects of the names, whether first, middle, or last, and or chart placements. And interestingly enough, I've got 3 cards from an oracle that often is used to give twin flame messages. So there could be some significance to this being your divine counterpart, as it were, irregardless of what you want to label it, if you want to label it at all, if you label at all. Okay. Card number 1. And you know what? This person could be an earth sign because, okay, we already did have the Capricorn energy, right? This person could be, or somebody here could be, if not an earth sign, a water sign as well. Okay, let me see this, or fire. All right, but it's interesting because, oh, where was I going with the earth placement? I'm so sorry. Where did I even have that? I lost it. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. I mean, I'm looking at the double card. No, that wasn't even what prompted it, though. It's so crazy. All right, I'm trying to do too much, I guess. This person's saying, I'm trying to figure out what this connection really means. I don't know what to do, so I do nothing. And the last card, okay, I think of you often, and I can still feel you. All right, so this may be a situation where not everybody connected to pile number one is actually even of the mindset, or literally it's definitely not a thing that you're a actual like counterpart here. All right, this could be simply and solely a very high level hierarchy soulmate. And I'll give you that much because I did pick up on the past life energy. For some, not all, okay, there is some presence of actual twin flame counterpart energy, okay? And so this could be why it's also kind of confusing and kind of giving water and oil vibes, with the, you know, regardless of the sexy fireman being a thing or not, okay? With regards to this connection, because it's like, how do you describe the inexplicable, right? And also, how do you feel it and not feel crazy? Just the same, right? I mean, think about this, you guys. If you got two people that were authentic enough to express themselves and to allow for not only energy and aspects of physicality, but emotions, hopes, dreams, wishes, goals, right? Um, you might find that it's kind of scary. It's like, what do you mean you feel that too? I could barely eke it out. Like, how do you even describe when I lay with you, like how that felt? And yet you explain the inexplicable. Wouldn't that, for some people, just the same, even though you're being open, honest, authentic, be scary AF? Like, think about it. Okay. So, again, going back to this person not being grade A asshole, okay, to be clear. Now, if you know you're dealing with a mofo that's literally grade A, like, come on now, right? This ain't your reading. And also, step away from the mofo, right? Cut the cord, you guys. um, but you definitely do have a pretty special connection, pile number one, with this person. You know, it's giving old soul energy, it's giving past life histories, multiple, right? Whether you subscribe as that twin flame or divine counterpart energy to this person or not, or they to you, right? And that could be something that was an issue in the past, right? Okay. You know what's crazy is I am not. Wait, let me just see because I want to see. Hold on one second. Yeah, I apologize to you, collective, because this showing out, I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. It's actually for pile number two. Okay. However, didn't I just a few moments ago say nothing just happens? So this could be shared sentiment from pile number one to pile number two, but also, you guys, if you resonated with pile number one or aspects of it, it could also be an indicator that pile number two may also have a bit more of the uh, tale that is being woven here, essentially. As I say that, I'm looking at the Eight of Wands. See, that's the transition. The Eight of Wands and the Two of Swords for this person. You know, it's funny because we already had the sleepless night energy come out as well, right? And I, of course, got that to be an indicator on the part of the collective member. But even when you take the 8 and the 2, you still come up to that 10 of Swords. You could be seeing 10-10 like we've already discussed, yes. But this tells me that, you know, this could be significant to maybe a significant event in the month of October. This could have been going on for 10 months, maybe 10 years. There could be a 10-year differential between your ages here as well, I'm hearing to say. Um, yeah, okay. So it could be completely hidden from you, pile number two, that this person has actually, in fact, made their mind up. I got the moon card energy as well as the two of wands while I cut the deck here. And again, if I didn't say this already, forgive me. 22 could be a number of some significance. You guys could have big work to do. Like if you know 22 is a number that resonates with you, you've been seeing it, you know it's a master number and you know what that master number means, and that's connecting to you and this person, that's a pretty big to do, to be clear. That's like power couple for the divine vibes, right? Especially if you're part of the 144. Hello, hey, hi, right? So justice stands, right? You had it come out for both decks that we've utilized so far. I just want to be clear what this was again. Yeah, this transition, Eight of Wands. Transition, yes, but also communication. This could be coming in sooner rather than later. This could be coming in anywhere between now and 10 weeks from now. Or 10 months. Gosh, I don't know. It's feeling sooner than 10 months. Now, the 10 months ago thing, yeah, that hit. That hit for me. But it might only be 10 weeks or less. 10 days even, right? B could be an initial, first, middle, and or last name on the part of this person and or your person. Hello. Yikes. And or your person, meaning with your own name. Sorry. Not that you like lay claim to this person as your person so hard that it's late where I'm at, you guys. Forgive me. Oh my goodness. Pile number one. All right, so we've got Pisces. My back. Oh. Pisces, like the fish, swimming around. All right, so this could be on the part of you and or your person's ish. Take what resonates. What the rest said. Okay. Now we got some more to talk about, but I just figured let's get them all out so I can read them. Because otherwise, I might accidentally skip over some. So let's see here. California could be a state of some significance as well. Yikes. Why? All right. So we've got G. We've got P. We've got M. We've got A. We've got J. We've got, again, B as in boy, right? And we've got Pisces. That's all we have for pile number one, you guys. Whether on the part of you, yourself, and or on the part of the person on your mind. All right. So thank you for sticking that out with your girl. I do see we have some others in here. So made sense that we should wait before we ring the bell, I suppose. Okay. Be a dear, if you are in here not following the live stream rules, please don't ask me a question. Okay. Because that's just really, we got a link for you to understand how to find the description box, right? And the moderators are locked and loaded with that. Okay, love and light, Sean. Love and light, Alphonse. And if you have any question, all right, definitely check with them before you check with me. Because what you don't want to hear is me pop off about the live stream rules for the gabillionth time. I'm so serious. It's not pretty. And you know what? I don't even have it in me tonight. How about that? So I'm just going to chill. All right, so you guys, please check the description box for the live stream rules because I see people asking me stuff. And you know what? When we've got hundreds of people on here, what you're asking me is going to be skipped over because you're not putting it in the correct format. It's okay to give up on Lisa. It's not okay to give up on yourself, Alphonse. All right. Also, Alphonse, please read the description box again, babe. Okay. 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 We're doing this together, guys. I believe in us. Okay. Ooh, okay. Let's see here, Zero Youth. Let's see. Well, you know what? That's not even a yes or no. You guys got me slipping. Help me help you. You guys, help me help you, okay? I'm not here to not help you, right? But y'all can't be tripping me up just because it's late at night. I'm not even camera ready, and we're just doing this all willy-nilly, okay? We still gotta have some order, all right? To be clear, all right? Okay, let's see. That is a very intriguing question. I suppose stranger things could happen. Could have happened. Could happen. All right, let's see. We got one card. The crazy thing is, it's like such a happy card that I'm like, okay, so this ends well. This is the epitome of it ends well. So we've got yes, right? But at the bottom of the deck, I see, because I was almost in a little bit of despair there, in case you didn't notice. But that's how much I care for you guys. I'm like, wait, no, it's gonna be happy, right? And it is rejuvenation. All right. So when you see the death card, you guys know you're simultaneously also talking about rebirth. Okay. So it ends well. Okay. Love light from afar if you gotta, because you know how they say, like, if you really love someone, right? Love you first. No, let me stop. But that's what they should say, you guys, right? Because when you're loving yourselves in balance, you know that you're very much capable and probably are already well underway at doing so, loving another in balance, in spirit, and in truth as well. Okay. So you guys, you get one question per live stream, unless you're paying me. You want to pay me? I can be here all night answering questions, right? But if not, we've got other piles to get to, and you know what? You'll probably have some answers in there. How about that? All right. So if not, we're gonna go over to pile number 2, and the bell will again ring. No worries. Okay, let me just make sure I didn't skip over somebody that's playing along. Okay, no, we're good so far. Okay, you guys. Cool. All right, so pile number 2. Why are they holding back? Let me get these cards out of the way first. Hello. Maybe that's a synchronicity. Got a lot on their plate, perhaps? Doesn't have to be the case, but I do see the Dawn of Wands coming out, indicating inspiration as well as potential. I cannot show this card because of YouTube rules, right? But it's real interesting. There could be, somebody could be like a Reiki practitioner. Somebody could work with crystals like heavily. Like maybe somebody scries even through towers and ish, right? Okay, so what just happened here? Okay, so again, this showing out card, right? Acting like they don't care. But they do, they just want to appear unbothered. Is why they're holding back, right? I'm also looking at the Chariot and the not interested place, which is really a play off of Monopoly. This particular tarot, I forget what it's called. I also don't see the box, interestingly enough. So there's that. But let's see. What are we talking about? Not interested, the Chariot. But this, like, dawn of inspo, right? Whoa. Oh, the Chariot. Oh, wait, no. That's over here. I almost did it again, you guys. Yikes. All right. Well, that one didn't fully release, so I feel like that's definitely sticking with pile 3. I feel good about the showing out one, though. I just never really know, you guys, how the message is going to come out. All right, so we've got the 6 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Well, wow. All right, so pile number 1 and 2 seems like you could be connected, chills on that, especially if you subscribe to being at least a high-level hierarchy soulmate, if not a twin flame, okay? Literally, 4 of Wands is often touted to be the twin flame card, okay? And the 6 of Cups is definitely like soulmate-ish, but like high level, right? So a lot of pull here. 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be, oh, wait, hold on. You know, with that 6 of Wands and connecting back to pile number 1, just saying, okay, somebody could actually, going back to that spicy fireman, maybe somebody's like, somebody could be like an actor or like in the arts, dancer. I mean, we did mention somebody could be Aquarius here. Just Aquarius just started, like the song Aquarius started playing, which I'm like, isn't that from the 70s? Is that from Hair? Wait, hold on. I can't catch the rest of the words. Ah, okay, what is this? The Devil card again. This is pile number 2, though, you guys, which we started, I don't even know when. It's 36 on my timer now. Oh my goodness. So that's Capricorn energy, but let me look at this. So they left you. They ghosted you. Why? Wait, hold on. Okay, so they could have told you they weren't interested. Like, no, I'm not interested. Like, no, you're not. We're not doing that. Kind of like, no, we're good. Kind of thing, right? But this dawn of inspo, this is like spirit coming in them and being like, excuse you, what now? What now? Because your whole freaking Two of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, which makes more than a 10 of Pentacles, is right there in your face, kind of thing. So you could be feminine energy, divine feminine here, collective member. And you know what it was? I think this person didn't even want to admit to see that, obviously. But because they felt like, well, my pentacles are smaller than yours, and maybe they had something that rhymes with pentacles that they felt were supposed to be larger than what they maybe were at the time. At the time, energy shifts and changes and moves. I get that, all right? Thank goodness. Okay. Yikes. Yep, utilize your strength. Literally the universe card coming out. That tells me, again, just like pawn number 1, there's a lot of divinity connected to this. There's a lot of like starseed energy connected to this, okay? But also in the sense of like backing the connection. Or this was the plan at some point. Let me... Yeah, this person's acting like they don't care. They're acting like they're not interested, but they're obsessed. This obsession... Oh, see, we gotta watch now, and I'm not here to word curse, but I'm not here to dismiss red flags. I don't care where they're flagging at, okay? On whose side of what, okay? But, you could actually, collective member, be scrying. There's some significance to, it's not like, oh, here's my freaking crystal ball. It's like, here's my piece of something, right? Like quartz comes to mind, could be like smoky quartz even. It could be like a wand of sorts, I suppose, or a free form, right? Something that is really connected to you and you to it, right? But something that's not normal course, where like if you would go into a metaphysical shop, that you'd be like, let me use this for that. It's something unique to you, your path, it's yours. Um and you're utilizing this, or attempting um to essentially scry, maybe even more aptly stated, remote view, um on this person. And again, there could be some significance to the nighttime, right? But also like early morning, like just before dawn, right? That you guys are intending to sync up. You guys could be... oh, wait, how can I say that? Wait, hold on a second. Pleasure is a word, right? Speaking in code, you guys. So, you know, like pleasure. Usually, feels good and stuff. So whatever at nighttime from that point till right before the sun comes up and you got to do other things could be going down. And or this could be in the sense of other realm-ish, right? Um, in the sense of like 5D-ish, okay? There's some significance to moon energy coming through as well. I don't know if you both connect to moon, if you both like are interconnected to the moon. There could be some significance to the name connecting back to the moon on the part of you and or this person. And or moon energy is connecting to you and or this person. A lot of divinity, a lot of supernatural comes to mind. And as I say that, I'm looking at the Ace of Wands. Supernatural could be a series that you know and love. That's one that I really have to play catch up on, you guys. I did not get there yet, so don't. Oh my god, and the Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Like, literally, I told you, look, divinity is backing this, okay? Pile number 2. You don't get aces without the divine and the breakthrough and the assistance. Okay? And you got 2 of them. There's the 2s again. You can be seeing 222. It's almost like as one person, okay, this could be you, collective member, because you know, I got the best collective. I mean, I don't know whatever else I could say, right? So obviously, high key, you know what it's like to do the work, the shadow work, right? Walk the path of enlightenment type of vibes, okay? You could have been assisting this person or vice versa, take however it resonates here, even in a spiritual sense, to gain clarity, which this Ace of Swords definitely talks about. Okay, so if you know this person to have not been single, they're single now. But not only are they single now, they're single now and they're different. They're different in mentality. They're different in soul strength, I'm hearing to say. So this person could have had a weak spirit about them when you knew them. And again, yeah, as I say that, 5 of Wands. So whatever, you know, we all got dark and light, right? So like the goal is never really to eradicate either. But everything in balance we talk about often here, right? And this person maybe did not have their shadow side balanced, you know. And again, it's kind of giving the same freaking vibe as pile number 1, because it's like I still want to say that this person wasn't intending to be and or end up the grade A asshole in the bunch here. Like, I'm so serious. But this person is like trying to protect themselves, obviously. You know what? Maybe they've had previous connections, or they've, you know, grown up watching toxicities in previous connections, or, you know, even in their own parents' lives, etc., etc., right? Maybe kind of learned this behavior, like, not act like maybe they were guided into this behavior. Act like you don't give a rat's ass and she'll come running kind of vibes. And it's like, oh my god, could we grow up and breathe in and out? Like, because balance all of that. Like, seriously, what are we talking about? 4 of Pentacles, and this person just holds on to your energy, holds on to your energy, holds on to your energy while not stepping up. Wow. While acting not interested. But yet there's so much divinity backing this. It's like, okay, so on the other side of the veil, all of this probably makes sense, hopefully, my goodness. And I get it. You know, this deck, the Sun and Moon Tarot, like, look at the box, you guys. I mean, it's all beat up. I kind of received it that way, so, like, to be clear, I did not do this. But you see how they're, like, definitely attentive, definitely aware of each other, but wanting, you know, direct connectivity. And I know it's not too clear, you guys, but you get the sentiment. Like, even if it's an abstract piece of art, you know they're touching on each other. You know they're facing each other, right? And it's like, you know, you may have given this person chance after chance. You may really just wanted clarity, not even like some form of what is it? Not reparations. You know, some form of karmic repercussions. I don't get that, you know, you were even on it like that. I think you just wanted to gain clarity. Like, why is this my life kind of thing? Like, or why is this my love life? Or why is this like this when we're not to be oil and water? We're supposed to be like the power couple for the universe kind of vibes, right? But this person You know, you can only lead by example to, you know, at some point, you know, there's no way to like strong arm somebody into growth, right? Gosh, if it were only that easy, right? But 10 of Wands, there's that 10 again, right? What is this? With the Magician. So this person, and quite frankly, I'm going to go on a limb and say you too, honey bun, all right, have been actively co-manifesting this, I don't know what else to say, reunion, right? I mean, something at some point, somewhere along the path, allowed the energies to get to the freaking Five of Wands, which talks about basically destructive conflict, right? Um, and underneath the freaking card for literally effery, right? I gotta speak in code, you guys, right? Is the Ace of Wands. So that's what, the third, you know, they say blessings come in threes. Well, you got all of the biggest, most ginormous types of blessings in threes coming out here tonight for you. And this connection. And King of Wands, this person, you could know them to be well endowed, if that's applicable. But you can also know them to be pretty passionate, and maybe that is such a draw there. Maybe that is what also hurt just the same, because it's like, how are you such a passionate person, and you clearly go from this arena, you know, this circle, this forum, just you know, being passionate as you please, and then when it comes to me and this connection, you know, it's just stonewall. Like, you know, you have nothing to say, you got nothing to do, you got nowhere to be, you got no number to text, like nothing to dial, right? You got no freaking device at all to type anything toward, you know what I mean, like that kind of vibes, right? That could be very disgruntling. I get that. I get that. All right. Ten of Swords, you guys. The freaking wands and the swords are speaking in tens tonight. For, I think, quite honestly, forgive me if that's not correct, but I think the same deal happened with pile number one. And so with this 10-10 energy, even with the twos, it's like as you're doing the work, because again, my collective is doing the work, right? We do the work in our sleep even. I mean, my goodness, we intention to do the work, and then we don't even have to intention to do the work always and always, and we still get the work done kind of thing, right? And so long story short, I mean, this is really kind of almost like giving like a command on universal energies in the highest vibrational sense of the word, to be clear. Don't try to even command anything. Like, what are you know, like towards the divine in some sort of like, what? Like, you're entitled. Like, yeah, you're entitled. Do you have to try to pull rank? That isn't really a thing in that kind of instance or arena or scenario. No, I'd advise you to go on ahead and humble yourselves so divine wouldn't have to be the one to do it, because it'd be way less painful if you just step up to the plate for you about that, honey bun. Right. And I know you guys are probably giggling at this point, because it's like, you know, you would never be on that type of time. But just to be clear, because hey, there's eyes of all kind out there, and I'm not here trying to lead anyone to slaughter. So, so there's that. Just to be clear, collective. All right, so let's wrap it up here. What's going on with the what? Magician freaking again. Double confirmation, you guys both want this. And you know what? In reality, or should I say reality? As far as, no, I shouldn't say reality. I should say, according to outward appearances, this person would want maybe even nothing to do with you. Maybe they've even said that. You know, as hurtful as that can be. But you know what? Hurt people. And maybe that's also why there was some time needed in between those points in the path to kind of get that reintegration going, so that when this person really allows for, you know, when the divine really allows for this connection to get off the ground, it stays off the ground in the most magnanimous and, of course, highest vibrational sense of that phrase. Okay? So I'm going to ring the bell again, you guys. I have not forgotten about the chart placements and the first, middle, and or last name on the part of you and or this person for pile number 2. But I do wanted to be sure to give you guys a chance to go on ahead and get your free yes/no question into the chat box. Of course, There's more to it than that. And y'all got to know the live stream rules, okay? Please and thank you. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are feeling comfortable and safe. You deserve that. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling comfortable and safe with you guys, so hope you don't mind that. It feels good. The energy is good tonight, you guys. I'm trying to be clear. Okay, the cards are not talking right now, so hold on. I mean, this is really like synchronistic of this person. It's like, so you got a whole book of love poetry and stories to tell me written on your heart, right, kind of thing, but then in like reality there's not even crickets. It's like I can't even get one card. My goodness. And this person is feeling like they're on stealth mode. And you know what, connecting back to that swords energy from pile number 1, definitely could be watching. We've got Pisces come out again, you guys. I'm trying. Hold on. Okay. So we've got G again. We've got B again. That's crazy. We've got Virgo come out for the chart placements for pile number 2. We've got J come out again. We've got A. Maybe somebody's name is AJ. Somebody could like jam with M pulling in the ring here. Or pulling in the ring. Oh my God. Somebody could come back with a ring. Ooh. Or maybe somebody has a ring. Like in the sense of the door thingy. It doesn't have to be the case, but you guys, Libra's at the bottom of the deck, and that's what I have for you for pile number 2. So again, the bell has rung, you guys. Let me just triple check to make sure we're not skipping over anyone. Love and Light Jay, Love and Light Country. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that it's been a chill pregnancy, babe. I've been definitely sending you love, light, and your little bambina. Okay, let me see here. Wait, what do you mean I didn't get all 3 questions? Sorry, I'm trying to play catch up, you guys. Okay, let me see here. I see you now, Alphonse. Okay, now let's see. So Zero Youth asked the question outside of the formatting. We talked about that. All right, let me see here. Okay, so you guys bear with because I'm playing catch up. Alphonse, this is about you and Troya, okay? All right, so ooh. Yes, okay. Now, this could be perhaps involving like kind of like around January though. Alphonse for Troya. But I do get a yes. The only reason why I say that is because the first card out was the Devil card energy, right? The bottom of the deck at that time was a very soulmate type energy with the Six of Cups. And underneath the Six of Cups is the Three of Pentacles, okay? So it's give it time, right? And be grateful for the journey. But long and short of it, Alphonse is yes regarding Troya. Okay, that's something like. Sorry, I didn't see that one. Still playing catch up, you guys. All right, now let me see. It's just I'm like I gotta figure something out about fishing for everybody's questions because it's like it's getting. I'm like, why is it getting harder? Like that's odd. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see here. Zero Youth. Okay, Victorian, don't. in doubt talking to you again. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Yes. Okay. About being in doubt talking to you again. And from what I can see in the cards, just really quickly off the cuff, okay, is she's trying to figure out if that's, you know, she really wants to go through with that, or if she wants to, like, definitively walk away. So, and you know what? If I were you, I would ask for clarity about whether or not you should be of a mindset to try to make things work, you know, just on your own end of things. Do your own preventative maintenance, and not in the sense of, oh, hurting people first kind of thing, but in the sense of just really, like I said, asking for clarity so that you understand some of the next steps, right? And you know, if you're still of the same heart, perhaps, that, you know, you want to try to make things work, and if, you know, she on the other side of things ultimately decides that she does not share in that sentiment, you know, it would be wonderful to just understand right now that you would survive that, and if that were a thing, that doesn't equate to you being loveless or loved any less. Okay, often when people leave our lives, okay, we're making room. They're helping us, okay, to make room for other aspects of love, other people, just the same. But, you know, that's what I got off of a free yes no on a live stream. If you'd like to book a session, I'd be more than happy to get to the nitty gritty and check into with furtherance, you know, what other aspects of her psyche are going on at this time. I can see she's definitely trying to utilize her intuition and probably try not to be disappointed or hurt ever again like everyone else, right? And you know what? May not even be you. Maybe something on her side of things, okay? But that's what I got. Okay, much love and light. Well, let me see here. I want to be sure that I didn't skip over somebody. Bear with you guys. Okay, so I think we have Eat Me next. So sorry if I skipped over you guys. Okay, let me see here. Justice. So the Temperance Angel energy wants to come out with the Sun card. They're both pretty divine assisted type energies, and they both definitely indicate yes. I'm looking at two other yeses, namely the Four of Cups and the Star card, Eat Me. So that's, what, four yeses for you? Much love and light. No, we did zero youth, and yeah, no, we did. Yeah, no, I caught up on that, Fiona. Thank you, babe. And I did do Alphon and Matthew's question. Yes, okay. Alphon's got yes twice. Okay. I'm just doing double duty. Y'all watching? No, let me stop. Why are y'all watching me? No, let me stop. All right, so you're very welcome. And I guess we can go on ahead and slide into pound number 3. So that takes us to... Oh, we're on country? Oh, I'm skipping country. My goodness. I gotta find a better way, you guys. Can you help me brainstorm? I've just been doing the most. Because I'm like, why can't we just have the bell ring and then everybody put the question in? Like, I'm just trying to think how I can get that to be a little bit... Because I'm like, man, if we can't even do it, like, when there's, like, a few of us in here, man, I don't know. Might have to do like, I don't know what to do about that. I'm not trying to take readings away from anyone at all. But at the same time, who wants to watch a reading on the, like a video on the back end, and it's just like, what? What'd you say? You skipped over live stream rules, right? Like, I don't enjoy it, so there's that, right? So, I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, please shoot your girl an email, because I can take all the help I could get at this point, if I do say so myself. Like, shit, man. But even so, it's like I'm sifting through, like, symbol or not, right? And guess what, you guys? I say it all the time, but like I literally can't even get back to like the very beginning because I'm not on a laptop. And the reason why I'm not on a laptop, for those that don't know, many of you are aware, because I fought so hard to get to the part where I could use an actual like a device with an actual camera. So, thank you for tips and donations. I don't know, like I'm just like, life is funny. Life is funny that way. But patience really is a virtue, and I'm grateful for what we have built so far, right? So there's that. It just is what it is, right? 12-12. Yes, I've been seeing 12-12 lately, you guys. Well, eat me. You know what I always say to you guys? If you have done your part, and if you have put your prayers, petitions, and what have you, right? Out into the stratosphere, as it were. No. To the universe, right? And you've done your part, it just is what it is. You got to be mindful, you guys. You come on, you ask these questions, right? And it's like, and I'm not calling Eat Me out at all. Thank you, Eat Me, for being here and participating. And I really just do want to assist you with some clarity. So again, no bullying here or anything, right? When I'm asking the question about, like, okay, so if Eat Me does fill in the blank, does that, would that resolve it? Right? And it's like, well, where's the lie? Of course, if you did, A, B, and C, if you had it filed, this, that, and the third, that would solve it. But, maybe the better question might be, should I? You know what I mean? Because cause and effect is always a thing, right? But like, should you always be the cause to push a certain effect, just because the certain effect you're trying to push is, justice for another? Long story short, we're not going to have all the answers here, okay? What I do know just the same is, so and so who's passed on, could, and or just the same, could not be super duper attached in a soul type of situation to that land and or property. And I don't mean to come across crass or callous, because I'm not having that type of vibe or sentiment regarding the situation. But could you imagine, Eat Me, if you were just like really, trying to jump through these hoops, trying to come up with the money, trying not to sleep so you can make it to here and there and everywhere kind of thing. And this person's soul has just already left to rest and rejuvenate elsewhere kind of thing, and you're like back here slaving, doing all these things that you're seemingly not really heavily assisted in doing, right? At that point, you do have to check, should you? Because otherwise, how loving of it towards you is it, Eat Me, or anyone else who can make sense of this, if and when you don't ask some of those questions? Now, yes, it is a very emotional situation. Yes, it is a very unfortunate situation. No, I do not stand for anyone stealing anything, hurting, taking people, places, and things from people, places, and things. All right, I'm not saying that anything is justifiable that you had mentioned and or seen regarding this case, the situation, this filing, and or non-filing. However, going back to again, if you've done your part, okay, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you, Eat Me, that I have any kind of good feeling about you trying to, you know, get the $100 for this, that, and the third. I mean, I think me personally, and this is just love, right? Just, you know, friend to friend, family to family, just telling you, I personally at that point would just trust that the universe understands and know that I've done my part to place my petition before the universal court, which trumps any other court, usually. Just saying, right? Unless you're believing otherwise, long story short. And, you know, it's just, it's going to be what it's going to be. And you have no blood on your hands about it. Okay? Whenever I was asking the question, the energy kind of felt a little like it could be higher vibes in the sense that, see, this is me trying to explain the inexplicable as an energy reader, but it was just kind of giving like whirlwind energy, like kind of spinning out, spinning about. And at that point, the mama bear in me gets quite concerned for my collective member, whether it's, you know, you, Eat Me, or anyone, right? In that kind of energy. I don't like it for the collective. I don't like it, you know, for anyone. So I say all that to say what I've shared with you, the sentiment, the channeling, and the cards, you know, I share in love and light. I'm not here for some mal version of karma. So I'm really not on it to be, you know, judgy or, you know, trying to be some sort of dictator or tyrant on a soapbox. Okay. I'm just giving you what I know I give to me when I'm caring about me, because I would definitely expect the same, you know, of all of my collective to be of that same mindset. We're all connected. Okay. So that's what I can give you, babe. You know, I just think that when you know, and this is far reaching beyond Eat Me, you guys, if you know you've done your part, you know, time and time again, you know, it's not, you're not here to save everything and everyone everywhere always and in all ways. That was never even a scriptural quote. Okay, like for those coming out of the religious sects, or maybe not, all right? um you know, it just is what it is. And so you got to be mindful, you guys, anyone, know your assignment, you know how to check again, because when emotions get involved, it is very easy to be very impassioned, to get, you know, even stubborn in faith about, you know, expectations and outcomes. And it can be very painful, even in a financial aspect, to someone who's not asking perhaps, you know, all of the questions. And that's why I'm also here very much to say we don't abuse tarot. Now, I'm not calling anyone out for even this session, okay, saying that anyone has abused it. But see how if we didn't know to grow our souls enough to the point where we understand we should ask maybe more than just one question, maybe just a free yes no question isn't enough of an answer type of situation. Because especially when you're not in the mindset, and you should be, you guys, okay, you can get this, to love yourselves enough to choose you firstly, to ask, should I even be trying to jump through these hoops? Because just because you can do something, and you, baby, you can do it well, doesn't mean you always should. Just like it doesn't mean you never should. So we have to ask the questions. And all I'm saying is be mindful to ask the questions, okay, right, of your spiritual guidance team. Because I get it. Nobody in their right mind should sit here and tell anyone else, hey, anytime you want to know something, just get a reading. How safe and how unsafe and scary would that ultimately end up, right? If every time you did that. Of course, readings assist your intuition to confirm what you already know. Okay? So again, going back to what you already know, love on you to the point where You are grounded enough to understand exactly when to move, when to strike, when to fight, when to not, right? And that's not me intentioning to incite any riot by any means. If anything, it's really my best attempts at allowing people to just know exactly um, when to put coals on the fire there, and when to just preserve your energy for the next round. Okay? Take with that advice what you will, but I really only share it with the most highest vibrational intentions and heart space in the matter. Okay? You guys be protective of your energy. You know, you can be doing those affirmations even, right? Let's take terror off the table. If you're not checking every now and again, can I make these more direct, more, you know, more apropos of the situation, right? Can I have a less is more effect with my tools of manifestation, even, okay? And you guys, even at its root, it's giving the epitome of don't ask everyone else firstly what you already know, right? So please still have that relationship with self as well as your spiritual guidance team, you guys, in spite of the tarot, all right? In spite of even your own intuitive giftings. You got to kind of pull it all together so that you understand if and when you are grounded versus not in the matter. And emotions, they're so tricky because they're easy trigger points, if you will, to get you to kind of weeble and wobble a little bit, referable to that grounding, especially where the heart space is connected. I get that. I'm not unmindful of that at all. All right. But that's the best, you know, advice I can give you just from the heart. All right. Take it if you want to. And if not, you know, that's between you and, universal energies. I'm not here to project anything onto you, okay? But I do very much care for my collective, and I do very much love my collective, so I do very much, you know, tend to give you guys my all right, as best I can, all right? So there is that. And so please, Gia, check the description box below. Yeah, we did have some moderators on here that maybe could assist you. You guys, if you could pop the link in the chat maybe for how to read the description box, and they can take it from there, right? Just to streamline, I really want to streamline this process, you guys, because we're growing and more and more are getting free readings, right? But it's got to be orderly. Otherwise, we're not really making sense, are we? All right. Thank you so much, moderators, and everyone. All right, everyone's here doing their part, and I will be each and every one of you for that. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead to pile number 3 and bang this out quick and dirty. Gosh, it's already given synchronicity, and don't worry, I'm not here to not read your cards. The bell will again ring. When the bell next rings, you guys, definitely last call. So please be mindful between now and then to make yourselves familiar with the live stream rules, okay? I really appreciate it. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here. Okay. Quick and dirty. So we're talking Cocaine Tarot for pile number 3. And you guys, we're at like, I guess just maybe just put like 114. I forgot UNJ. Oh my god. Can you guys just please put your question in the chat box like right now? Because I don't even know if I can scroll all the way back up to it, if that makes sense. So sorry. If I had my way on that, it wouldn't be the case. Then I would be able to scroll all the way back up. Gotta manifest the laptop, y'all. I can feel it because that's the only way I have any kind of freaking control to like pop in some of the stuff that you guys are asking me for. I'm feeling handicapped here, which is not cool. All right. Will he come Saturday? It's a yes. Stop stressing. J. All right. Next, who we got? Who's up the bat? Let me see. Anybody? Sean, please see. Nope, that's the description. Okay. So, okay, now let me see here. I'm so sorry, Country Love. Can you please put the question in the chat again? Oh, I see it. Okay, I'm sorry. You're welcome. Sorry, I'm scrolling up and still had to play catch up. My goodness. What day is this? Okay. Yes, others may want to work with you, okay? But I also do see energy of jealousy and defeat from some others, maybe unexpected, but you can go on ahead and rock on with your bad self and your content anyhow, all right? And love and in light, of course, all right? You you love it here. I'm grateful that you guys love it here. I love it here too. I just I don't know, I just want it to be like less choppy. Like I wish I could just open the channel and be like beam 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 beam. But there's like these logistics that pull me in and out, and that can be a little disgruntling. So I'm working on it. Something new for me, apparently. Not super new, but new in the sense that I don't know, it's just like I think like I got like okay, like I tackled, like I overcame, and then it's like something else. And it's like, what are you talking I'm like trying to like I don't know. It feels like failing at Monday, what do they call it? Monday morning quarterbacking or something. I don't know. I've never really been great at sports, so I guess that makes sense. But anyways, I digress. Definitely need a meeting, but I don't even know when that will happen. Because I just don't know. Right. So, yeah. It's okay not to know all the time, though, so it's fine. We're doing great. I'm doing great, too. All right, don't mind me, you guys. Anyways, pound... Okay. Are we good, though? Can I do the pound number 3 and just open the channel? Hold on, let me see, 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 let me see. An emoji? Okay, let me think. An emoji. Well... But here's my point, though. Even in, like, an emoji situation, I'm looking for, like, emojis in a haystack of, like... And I'm like, okay, as far as, like, being prompt about that, I don't know, because I feel like some people are coming in and they're like, I know the live stream rules, here's my freaking question. And it's like, I don't even know you came in yet, though, like, in real time, because still need to play catch-up, because I'm, like, channeling, and sometimes the channeling, I'm like, okay, hold on, this is coming in a little fast, right? I still have other logistic stuff to do, right? And I'm not the only one, and I'm not complaining, to be clear. I'm just trying to brainstorm really quick, because I want to be more streamlined, at least on the freaking live stream. Like, hello, right? Um, I don't know. It'll work out, like we said. We've already agreed, so it's already a thing. So I believe in us, right? So I'm not gonna worry about it. And it's late here, you guys. I do want to get off soon because Girly Pop got a rest, obviously. But I just want to make sure I didn't actually like skip over somebody and then they on top of it thought it was like on purpose, because that's definitely not a thing around here, okay? Unless you're not following the live stream. But anyhow. Okay, so pound number 3. Now what time is it? Okay, it's now 1:19:11, right? So pound number 3 for the 27th time. We were looking at the Chariot, right? What does that? Okay. Yeah, but who is she? Wait, hold on a second. It says Fortitude, but that's not like a card. This must just be like an... Oh, no! Wait, hold on a second. No, this must just be like an extra one. Oh, hold on, you guys. 1 second. Okay. Ooh. That's too much. Okay. All right. So this person is like bad boy, bad girl energy, right? And you're aware that this person is like act first, think later type of person. I wanted to call them mofo. Let me be nice. But pile number 3. This is a soulmate of yours, right? But I do see with the Sun card energy, it's not really giving happiness. It's giving clarity is being sought after. All right? It's looking like it's coming in. Could be through this message. Now, for some of you, pile number 3. Forgive me, you guys. That freaking candle just got my sensory going off. For some of you guys, you could already have kids with this person. Others, these general collectives, I'm like, yikes. Okay. Others, you used to look at this person and was like, have my kids. Like, I want to have your kids kind of thing. Like, kids were like possibly discussed, if not already created. Okay. And or for some of you, you could not realize this, but this person as like effed up of a situation as however y'all left it to be, right? If they had to pick somebody to like have their kid, or like this is what they think about, like oh, if I like, as if like, did you sign up for the contest or the game? Like, this is interesting, but I'm just getting some masculines here, you know. I don't know if they're like chilling and in their spare time they're thinking thoughts or reminiscing about y'all, etc., etc. And they're really like, you know, like if somebody actually like put them on like a game show of sorts, and the question was like, who out of everyone that you know would you ever like even think about picking to have your child? They're gonna say you, okay, to be clear. All right, so this person is a soulmate energy, but you are being guided to basically focus on your money here because you got a soulmate coming. Oh yeah, there's T on the soulmate. I forgot. I pulled that one. Right, so you're being asked to kind of like do you because of this energy coming in from what I'm seeing. But let me see what was the yeah, this person drinks a lot. They could be an older masculine too. Does it have to be the case? This person effed up your whole heart space at one point in time. I see that. But what I also see in this Nine of Swords energy is you gave this person way too many chances to kind of F around and just F you up. You know what I'm saying? Not in the sense that this is the blame game, but in the sense that you literally chose to love this person over and over again to some degree, whilst the whole time, maybe unintentionally, I'll give you that, not choosing you in love and in light first so much to the point where you protected yourself from some of that effed up heart space. See how that works, you guys? That's why we talk about this stuff all the time on this channel, because long story short, if you can't value you, anyone else who could maybe won't, right? And that's a really risky kind of no-go zone to find yourself in, right? Energetically and mentally and emotionally, especially about yourselves, which connects simultaneously to divinity. I mean, come on, you guys. You got to love yourselves better at that point, right? If you find out that that's you. I'm not saying it's you. I'm not here to project or word curse, right? But we do have this Ace of Swords, okay? And so there is that clarity. Can't even make it up. The clarity is giving, you know, time to go, right? This is the end. I'm making room for the new, out with the old. However you may interpret that type of imagery there. And knives could be of some significance. Doesn't have to be the case, right? I'm not here saying it should be the case. Just saying it could be. This could be connected to kink and or violence, I'm hearing to say, all right? So, but you are kind of in this energy of kind of, how you would say, tending to one's own garden kind of thing. And you're being asked to continue on that because there's some sort of glow up here. Could be aesthetically, but definitely financially. Just saying. Okay. So focus on career and finances, as your, one of your main focuses. Now, if you're asking what another one of your main focuses should simultaneously be, again, it's you and what you got going on, honey bun. All right. And that's what's going to make room for the soulmate energy to get to you. All right. This person coming to you, again, not the one we've just talked about that you've got to leave. Okay. 1 second, you guys. My goodness. Allergies are so fun, you guys. Totally forgot that that scented candle was iffy, and I should have just lit the unscented one. So that's what's going on. I'm okay otherwise. Don't worry. um. Okay. So this person, the soulmate energy coming to you, right? The one that you're like focusing on the other side of your money and doing whatever else you got going on, right? It's coming through. They could have odd number birth year. Okay, so could be like 1979 comes to mind, right? Um, and interestingly enough, you may actually you could know this person already, but also it's giving about a year out from now is your first kiss, perhaps. Just saying, right? Um, Ooh, this is hot. So for some of you, maybe not all, but like around like a third of their body could be covered in tats. Right? So there's that. And lastly, but certainly not least, this person could actually have three siblings, whether guy, girl, what have you. Here's the sitch though. That energy came through pretty strongly because before I started pulling the cards, I almost started pulling some of my die because I got ones with little peoples on. I can't wait to share them with the channel. And it was in reference to siblings. And I was like, well, I was like, I don't know if we need those particular um, like die, however you say it, for tonight. And we didn't. It worked out. But I'm just saying, that's so funny. Three siblings. So that could be like hella significant. You could also know this person already, and you know that they have three siblings. But this person, the soulmate energy that's coming to you, or is supposed to be kind of in focus here, not the original person that we were talking about connected to pile number three. To be clear, they're really gonna actually love you. Like they literally like equate love and loving relationship to like not just you, but like what you and them got going. When you get there, I know it's probably not here right now, but hello. I mean, could have been more than a year, right? But it's giving a year from now. Okay, could be if you've not already touched down on this person, you could be kissing them a year from now. That's pretty cool. All right, hopefully sooner, right? Don't lock it in, you guys, to a year. When maybe you only have to wait 7 months or less, 7 days even. Who knows, right? And as I say that, I look down and see the Quick Communication Gardens card. There's the Eight of Wands again. So funny, I think we had Eight of Wands come out in pile number two. I'm not sure about pile number one. But communication as well as transition. Eight of Wands often is insinuating or indicating. And this person is actually going to foster your feelings, right? So in the sense of like, okay, are your feelings valid? And it's like yes versus no. You guys find out together. This person's like, okay, that's totally supported you through that. That's great, and not in the sense that they wanted praise for that, but in the sense that they were impassioned to do that. And they're going to like have this intuitive aspect about them where you're not really going to have to say too much. It's like once your energy kind of shifts from like, you know, I don't want to say good to bad, do I, right? Or perhaps from light to dark, or perhaps from feeling safe to not feeling safe. Like, take what resonates here, or what will ultimately resonate, perhaps, right? And this person isn't really going to need too many words or indicators or signs from you. They're just going to be in tune, right? Not in the sense that you're just always and always having telepathic communication, but telepathic communication is coming out. So that's very much a thing between you and this person, which again gives high level hierarchy soulmate energy, as well as counterpart energy, perhaps, right? So right now I see that this person is really in, you know, I'm not sure if they just got actually out of a connection or not, the soulmate. Some of you, that could be the case. But looking into this person, this soulmate to come type of energy here, their current energies, it's giving that they're alone. They are reflecting. They are perhaps even, you know, for those that the strength card came out. For those that you know, maybe you do know this person, and or maybe once you know this person, you find out they were coming out of something. Um, it could be some, you know, such to the point where they needed some time. Like you might hear this person say, listen, like it took me some time to get to the point where I was like ready to move on from this. Or this could be even vice versa. I could be picking this up and it's your own energy about, you know, for those that kind of had to keep your wits about you and uphold those boundaries and ultimately perhaps walk away or reserve your energy. Because again, we're talking about this because you're not necessarily kumbaya right now, okay? But I'm now looking at the Two of Pentacles. Gosh, that is like a heavy theme tonight. All right, balance, right? Making choices, perhaps decisions. We had the Two of Swords come out earlier for the other piles as well. But really talking about balancing it all, okay? This person will ultimately assist you with that. Okay. And you know what? That does, if I do say so myself, high key give soulmate energy. Because twin flames, not so much. I mean, twin flames can help a lot, right? But they are also very much teachers a lot, right? Whether you realize it at the time or not. So there's that. And I don't know, I just personally liken soulmate energy, even reading it, to more of like an assistant helper, same vibes, cut from the same cloth type of energy. And not so much that mirror that twin flames can't help but produce. So let's take a look at the I don't want to do. Do you guys want me to do the names chart placement deck for the energy that was the original mofo or the soulmate? You gotta pick tonight because I don't want to take too much more time. We've been on here over an hour and a half so far, so and it's getting late. Your girl got to get up early too. Like yikes. Okay. Oh wait, did I do Sean? Wait, hold on. I thought I did Sean. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, let me see. No, I gotta scroll back up. Yeah, I did Sean. Yes, because it was yes. I know that I did Sean. I'm so serious, you guys. I can't remember the names of the cards, but because I remembered saying something about there might be like there would be people wanting to collab with Sean, but then also something about jealousy coming through. Like I'm so serious. I did Sean's reading, you guys. Okay, you guys want the soulmate? Okay, let me see here. Oh, so Amy, it was a soulmate or the original mofo connected to the pile number 3. But majority wins, so we're gonna do the soulmate. which is the person, whether you know them yet or not, you most likely may not, but I'm just picking up there's like 2 or 3 that it's like you already, like you're tapped in enough to know this is exactly who the person is that will ultimately, whenever the heck that might be, right, come in and say, listen, I've been having these feelings and thoughts about you, you know, kind of thing. But let's see. Because that's not everybody here, all right? Not everybody here for pile number 3 knows their soulmate. So let's see what we can take note of. All right, so we've got G at the bottom of the deck, right? I'm hearing Gary. I'm hearing Jeff, George. We've got H, whether first, middle, or last name initial on the part of you or this person, obviously. I mean, sometimes you guys, it is flip-flopped. I did forget to mention that part. We've got H. Okay, could be Harry, you, Ulysses. I'm also hearing the name Inca. It could be somebody's dog's name, Inca. All right, we've got Cancer come out, okay, as well as C. I'm hearing Carrie. And we've got Gemini, last but certainly not least, okay. And again, that was pulled, I mean, it could have been your energies, you guys, right? Because sometimes it flip-flops, but that was pulled for the soulmate who's TBA, perhaps, right? Oh my gosh, that's so great. Eat me. Yay. Yay. Something good. Keep going, you guys. Don't give up. Keep going. All right. You don't have to know everything. Just don't give up. And don't give up, of course, means don't stop trying. But be mindful, you guys. Sometimes when you stop trying, it's not in the sense of giving up. It's in the sense of stop trying the same old ideas, ways, measures with the same efforts and mindsets, okay? Because long story short, I mean, I know we talked about if you're doing your part, blah, 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 you got to leave it in the universe's hands, right? But long story short, often when you're doing your part, you're being stubborn in your faith to the point of perhaps your own detriment because of things like expectations, not because of things like faith, to be clear, right? And because of things like perhaps not detaching from outcomes and expectations, and to be fair, fast enough, right? You know, it just can be a little bit more painful of a process than even the divine intended, right? And so, you guys, we do have to talk about things like that every now and again because it's part and parcel of preventative maintenance. And of course, we deserve to perform proper and inside of the realm of balance type of preventative maintenance. Okay, I had to say it that way because some people, you know, you guys, anyone out there, right, has the ability, I won't say propensity, but ability to kind of overshoot any kind of energy, good or bad. Okay, to be clear. So even well-meaning people can hurt another person because they tried so damn hard to be a good person, to be nice, to be the bigger person, to be communicative, right? And the other person receives it as aggressive and violent and, you know, whatever else they're going to project, really. It's just about knowing at the end of the day, you're in charge of you versus you. Not so much you versus the world, you versus any other one person, thing, or place, okay? And to know that that is well and good because the divine doesn't revoke its backing from you just because you don't know it all. That's why we came here with a veil, through a veil, you might say. All right. But again, if you take nothing else from this session, you guys, just please don't give up. All right. And I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Thank you for those who have heart and mind and ability to tip and donate. and to share the channel with somebody who may need some of these messages, to share the channel anyways, just because algorithmically it does really help your girl out, does really help the channel out, and it does really help getting the free messages out to other beautiful souls like yourselves. All right. And you know, sharing really is caring. So there's that. But yeah, we're gonna get it together here sooner rather than later. I've just got to be mindful to take the steps necessary when necessary and prioritize same according to you know, source. You know, I can sit here and try to, you know, for the millionth time think of ways that I think things make sense, but I've been learning recently that that's not always my place, you know. Sometimes I just gotta, you know, like the rest of you guys, kind of just get through the storm, whether that's waiting it out and or resting it out, or not. And on the other side, I'm sure great things, like always, you know, will be in store for us all, and of course, inclusive for the channel. And I really thank you guys. I have not had time to make a proper statement or a proper thank you regarding the monetization of the channel, and I just really want you guys to know it's because I don't want to half-ass that statement, and I have not had proper time nor rest to be able to even get myself in that headspace to kind of really just properly release that statement, that word. It's been sitting with me, and I'm very mindful of it, right? But there's just something about timing here as well. So bear with, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. There's a lot going on spiritually as well as astrologically right now. And you know, I'm excited about some aspects. Other aspects I'm still learning about, especially astrologically. So but you know what, in the current dispensation that we find ourselves in, I'm finding myself hard pressed to learn more, so that I can share more. And so that is also a bit of the reason why you may not find me on the live streams quite as frequently in these next few weeks, but it's not even the entire reason why. I just really do have a lot going on, and you know, and intending and intentioning to put my best foot forward. So thank you for those that are still rocking with your girl. You still appreciate, you know, my passion in it all. It's still very much there and very much a thing. I just also have to take care of me and take care of, you know, business, as it were. So, um, you know, the monetization is a thing, right? Is it a band-aid for the situation? Not yet. All right. So bear with, right? Because I don't want people thinking like, well, she got monetized, so now she just doesn't. It's like, no, no, that's not the case. It's I'm monetized, and now like I really have responsibility in the matter, and you know, there's a lot logistically that goes into it. There's a lot regarding paperwork and things, and you know, unless and until the algorithm is really aware of our existence, you know, it's just going to feel like perhaps being in the trenches a little bit longer. And I'm not unmindful of that as well. And I'm also not unmindful that the journey is very much part of the blessing. Okay. I'm sharing because I care for you guys, and I don't want you to feel outside of the loop. I don't want you to feel like I look upon you as lesser than, or that I'm on some sort of soapbox. I'm in the trenches with you guys, right? We're all connected. I mean, we've been saying that since day one. All right. So to be clear, okay, me too, right? And we're all doing the best that we can, and I think that that's more than enough. And I like to talk about it. So, no complaints here, right? And I hope you guys sharing that same sentiment about, you know, what you guys got going in your corners of the world, or neck of the woods, however you want to say it. Okay, because as long as you're here, right, and by here I just mean anywhere you may find yourselves, right, as long as you exist, and you very much do, as long as you're alive, and you very much always will be, irregardless of your meat suits, your vessels, your cell phones, those that know that reference, you know, you get it. um, you know, you're here to do big things, and whatever that may mean or not for you. Okay, and you've got free will and birthright to do it. So you know, who are you to stop you? Just live, just love, just laugh already, you guys. Keep getting through it, because that is the prerequisite to actually really getting into the thickened harvest that most assuredly is well underway for us. I can tell you, if you're fighting through, you know, feelings, you got to take a look at them. Sometimes they're coming up because people are rejecting them onto you. Other times they're coming up because at your root you didn't realize, even in the subconscious level, perhaps you were fearing about something. Hell, it could even be fear of success, right? What would you do once you got to the top of the mountain? Would you get bored? Would it just be the end then, kind of thing, right? And face that. Okay, because on the other side of you facing it, you're really making way for the energy that's already looking for you, and it's bigger and better than most you've ever known. So whether in love and business, whether in mentality, right, from you to you vibes, even, it's energy, experiences, downloads, inspiration, and wisdom you don't want to miss out on, and you very much could utilize to put forth effort towards creating your personal utopia. All right. For those that don't know what utopia is, it's really just talking about carving out that sacred, safe space that you are for yourself in your version of the world, the realm, hell, even the Matrix. Just saying. Okay. So those that know. All right. If you have any questions on anything that you've seen or heard through the channel, through the channeling, please check that description box. There's information on how to connect with your girl for free, right? But be mindful, you guys. I am very much regimented in my time. So please, if it's not something really of an emergent nature, if it's not business, okay, if it's not something that really, you know, is a need in that moment to eke out to me, please save it for the live streams. I don't mind talking with you on the live streams. But I'm also trying to get a better handle of that inbox as well. To be clear, a lot of logistics and business kind of stuff going on the back end and behind the scenes here currently. Bear with. I feel like once you know, I get my footing and some of these things, it's a moot issue. We won't really be discussing them. But until then, right? Bear with your girl. Right? I'm doing my best too. And I expect nothing less from you guys, just the same, all right? Because we're capable, we're amazing, obviously. You know, how many of us got haters, right? You don't get haters without doing big things, as they say, right? So you know, sometimes when you do see evidence of some of those harsher energies around you because of you, your existence, your talent, your capabilities, your breath, right, you just got to take it all in stride and hell, celebrate. It's like, oh, thank you, yes. You know, if I was living in Karmicville with a heart condition like some of those karmics, I too would be bitter about my success or the fact that I've yet to give up, right? And just the same as you guys can relate to that, I'm sure, right? So just take it all in stride, all right? It's part of the process, part of the plan, even. And part of your story, part of the story that tells out your full destiny. All right. You just haven't gotten there yet. And that's okay. All right. Because quite frankly, um, I think with some of the pleasantries up ahead, you're not necessarily looking to go too far, too fast just yet, right? Because on the other side of that, what would that mean? You moving on, right? And again, there's some aspect about experiencing things, pleasantries, right, in this particular realm that you don't want to miss out on. So don't be so quick to try to go somewhere. If anything, maybe try something different, okay, and not just harder to get to the other side of some of those harsher energies. All right. It takes different folks for different strokes, yes, but you guys be mindful as you are ascending, you are different folks. And so therein lies the need eventually, maybe not always, right? But for some of those different strokes, right? Change is inevitable. It should never be anything that is shied away from, because to do so is to shy away from living life. My goodness, especially in this realm. Just saying. All right. So let me just make sure that we didn't have any stragglers in the back with their questions, you guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me, and I really appreciate you guys loving and lighting not only on your girl but on each other and helping each other out. And moderators, thank you for helping those that definitely, I'm sure, benefited from your assistance this evening on the live stream. And me again, I'm so happy that you got approved for IHSS. And I really hope you guys tuck yourselves into bed wherever you may find yourselves, if appropriate, right? I feel like most of us, that would be appropriate as far as the time of day. Get comfortable and start manifesting a better day tomorrow, because you are definitely capable. Most of you have been really well underway at being the master manifester you came here to be. And if I do say so myself, I'm so proud to be able to say that. I can see it in the energies, you guys, and I too, me too, right? Like, things like parking spots and all kinds of stuff, right? Things that maybe you might not want to make mention of on the live stream, be protective, right? But manifestation really is a real thing. And for those that know, you really do know, it does help bolster credibility in the fact that you came here to co-create with Source. All right, especially once you see on the other side some of those aspects of manifestation. I'm not even talking about just money, you guys. Like, really, get your head in the game. Money ain't everything, right? Like things like peace and convenience. Ooh, some people pay money to try to pretend to have those. You know what I mean? So not everything's about the cash, right? But cash too. Please don't restrict yourselves and be my guest. Manifest all the money you'd like. All right, me too. Okay, so thank you for not giving up, and I look very much forward to our next live stream. Absolutely no clue when that will be, you guys. We'll be mindful to try to upload more daily content, okay? But again, as the schedule allows for me to do as well, okay? I got to keep that work life, home life balance as well, and take care of myself, okay? As I would expect you all to do, okay? So please go to sleep already, all right? And I don't mind if you do so with a smile on your face, whether you've been manifesting it out or you just know your worth, right? And the fact that you haven't given up makes you smile too. Gosh, we should smile together. I love it. All right. I love you guys. Enough silly talk, I'm sure. And let's do this soon though. Seriously. We're gonna manifest it. It's a thing, and we're gonna do it orderly as well. I love that about us. Oh, I can feel it already. All right. I love you guys. Much love and light.